So hi everyone, welcome back to Learn Easy Hub again. So this video is going to be so important. So make sure if you are new to this channel, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and don't forget to share it with your friends because your support matters. We are going to discuss a DevOps entire syllabus with important questions which are repeated in the previous year examinations. So this video is going to be so important, and make sure after watching this video till the end, don't forget to check the description. Okay. So let's see first unit. First unit, introduction or to DevOps. So this unit is so easy. Why this unit is so easy? Because in this unit, most of the questions, most of the topics are very repeated. Okay. First let's see agile method, agile development model, DevOps and ITIL, DevOps process and continuous delivery, release management, Scrum and Kanban, delivery pipeline, and identifying bottleneck. So these are the topics, total 7 topics are there. Okay. So whenever you are going to start the preparation for the final exams, if you are searching for the important most repeated topics, let me tell you this. Agile and development, this is one of the most important topic in the first unit. Why? Because in this unit, every time whenever this question has been asked 3 times in a previous year paper, like 2023, 2024 and 25 as well. Okay. Next, DevOps process and continuous delivery. Again, this question is also so important. So this question can be asked you for the 10 marks. Okay. And this question can be asked you for the 5 marks. Okay. Next, release management. It is again, this is one of the most important and repeated question, just like agile. Okay. Agile development model and release management. These two questions are quite very repeated. Okay, again this question is also repeated like number of times in a previous year paper. Scrum and Kanban, delivery pipeline and identifying bottleneckers. So again this is also so important because in the previous year paper it has been also asked in 2 to 3 times. Like if you see, and don't worry about the previous year paper, I have been already provided with the link of that, so go and check it. Next, so whenever you are starting the preparation, first go with this and this for VSQs, or for if you want to get full 10 marks. Okay, if you want to attempt 2AB or 3AB as well, like if you don't want to leave any chance to get full 12 marks, okay, you can go for like Scrum, Kanban, and for it is also important for the VSQs as well. Okay, delivery pipeline, what is delivery pipeline, what is the introduction of write the introduction of the DevOps, write about DevOps and ITIL. Okay, these are the it is very much important for the VSQs purpose. Okay, so let's go for unit 2. So let's go to the second unit. Second unit, software development model and DevOps. Okay, the topics are DevOps lifecycle for business agility and continuous testing and DevOps, influence of DevOps on software architecture, the monolithic scenario, architecture rules of thumb, okay, separation of concern, handling database migration, and microservices, data tier, DevOps, architecture and resilience. So the thing is, in this unit is quite larger than the first unit, and this unit consists of total 9 topics. Okay, and in this unit directly we are not going to get a direct question like single topic. For example, continuous testing, like this. I'm not going to get directly only this question. In this unit, we will be getting a kind of combo type questions. For example, if we see in a previous year papers, we can able to see separation of concern and hunting database migration. And in this unit, like whenever you are going to start preparation, you have to first go with this DevOps lifecycle for business agility, and here this one, the monolithic scenario. This question is repeated multiple times in the previous year papers. The monolithic scenarios versus this microservices. This is one of the most important and repeated question in the previous year papers. Okay, next, architecture of rules and rules of thumb. This question is also so important. Like whenever you are going to start preparation, we can't. If we observe the previous year paper analysis, we can able to see certain important questions. Based upon that, I'm making this video. Okay, continuous testing and DevOps. Again, this question is important. Like whenever you are starting the preparation for final exams, just go with this microservices data type, the monolithic scenarios, architecture of thumbnail, and database migration. Like everything you have to make sure that you are covering in this unit if you are studying this unit. Okay, so let's go with the third unit. It is introduction to project management. Okay, and the topics are need source code control, history code management and migration, roles and code, shared authentication, hosted gate server, different gate server implementation, Docker implementation, Git, pull request model, and GitLab. Okay, so here these are all the topics which we have to cover. And about this unit, like this unit compared to the second unit, it is quite easy. We have, and in this unit, the repeated questions that we can prepare first is need source code control, roles and code, okay, hosted gate server, and this one. These are the topics which are most repeated, okay, and you can prepare this migration as well. Okay, like if you want to get good marks, first you have to start with this topics, and when you are starting with this unit, you have to make sure, like in this unit, we are going to get a type of combo questions, just like second unit. Like what they will be going to ask, what is Git, and explain about hosted Git server, pull request model, or GitLab, like that. If you are going to get the question for Git, this definitely you will be going to ask for this one, hosted Git server and different type of implementation, GitLab and Git. Okay. So whenever you are preparing, so make sure to prepare everything about Git. Okay. And these are the topics which you can prefer first whenever you are starting the preparation. Okay. So let's see fourth unit, integrating the system. In this unit, most important topics that you have to cover is build system important and Jenkins build server. Why it is important? Like this is very much important from this entire unit. This topic is very much important, and probably you will be getting a question like what is Jenkins? Explain what is Jenkins and what is Jenkins plugin, and build dependency orders, like that. Okay, because in previous year paper we used to saw some of the questions like that. Okay, next Jenkins plugins and your build server. Again, this question is quite relatable. And software on host. This question is also a kind of important question. And one of the most important after Jenkins is this triggers, job chaining, and build pipeline. These three topics are very much important. After this, you have to make sure that you are preparing for this. Infrastructure as code, building dependency order. So again, infrastructure as code, this question is also important because it has, like, it is also important because it is also repeated in some of the papers as we saw. Build phases, alternative, build server, collating quality. Here you can prepare these things first. Okay? And whenever you are writing about Jenkins plugins, like mostly they will be having 4 to 5 types in that, and you have to explain it. Okay? And this unit is all about writing the information what you exactly know about the topic. Okay, if you can like accurately write the information, for example about Jenkins build server, Jenkins plugin, then definitely you can get full marks in this unit. Because so let's go with the fifth unit, testing tools and deployment. So this entire unit is nothing about the testing and the deployment. Okay, various types of testing, like how many types of testings are there, automation of testing, like pros and cons, like what are the advantages and disadvantages of automation of testing. Okay, Selenium, here you have to write the introduction and features as well for the Selenium. JavaScript testing, testing backend integration, test driven development, ripple drive development, deployment, like these are the topics that you have to cover. Shift, salt stack, Docker, development system, visualization stack, code execution at the time, Puppet, Master, Agent, and Ansible. So these are like kind of relatable. Let me give you an overview. Automation of testing is nothing but automatically testing the software. Okay, so you have to write about it and what are the advantages and disadvantages are there. You also have to mention them. Okay, Selenium. Here, this answer will be having like two parts. Firstly, you have to write about the Selenium. What is it? Okay, you have to write the entire introduction and you also have to write the features of that. Okay. Next, JavaScript testing. JavaScript testing is nothing but like there will be some of the tools which we use, okay, like Karma, Protractor, and Jasmine. These are nothing but the tool that we will be using for the JavaScript testing work, okay. Testing backend integration. Testing backend integration is nothing but like the machines which we will be using, but we can't able to see their parts, okay. For example, a website, any application, okay, it's like that, okay. For testing backend integration we have to write all these things. And test driven development. Test driven development is nothing but the test which we will be doing, and it will be included some of the steps where you have to mention everything step by step, and you can't write simply the answer in a whole paragraph. Whenever you are answering for any of this topic, especially from the fifth unit, you have to make sure that you are writing in a subheading parts, okay. Every time you have to write in a subheadings, and then you have to write the introduction or whatever the information is there, okay. So it will be helpful for the evaluator so that you will be going to get good marks, okay. Next, test driven development. It's also nothing but like where we will be testing the softwares, okay. And REPL driven development. REPL stand for real eval point print loop, okay. So these are the two main important test driven developments which you have to make sure, like whenever you are starting, you have to, okay, like you have to write how they are different and how test driven development. So hoping that this video you guys found very helpful. So please like, share and subscribe, and like your support matters a lot. And let me know in the comment section like if you have any doubts. And in the description I have already mentioned the previous year question paper and all the handwritten notes, and in the shorts I had already provided all the important questions of DevOps. Okay, so go and check. Okay, till then take